Hi guys, this is a design task. It isn't about copying things, it is about working out an arrangement and coming up with some ideas. So it's an illustrated alphabet, and of course you're going to illustrate the letters, but you're going to try and do it with objects that are associated with the letter. So on A, I'm going to just start off drawing like a large A into my box. I've previously thought about this, obviously. There's a big A into that box. I've done it quite lightly to begin with. And I'm going to draw my A constructed using arrows. So the A will be made up of 3 arrows. And I could have put the arrowhead at either end. And you see how I did an underdrawing, which was a little bit rough, and an overdrawing that was a bit more resolved. Now I'm going to move on to S. So in S, I've had an idea already for a snake. So I'm drawing my snake shape, my S shape, and then I'm going to pad out the body. I'm going to have the head at the top. I could have the head at the other end, obviously. Could have put the neck slightly shorter. I might put the tongue on it. I might do it in plan view so it's above. You might just see the eyes there. It's not the most perfect snake. I could add some pattern into it, but it represents a snake. If somebody looks at it, they go, ah, yeah, that's a snake. It's not a worm. Now, so this one was made up of a single item. So I've noted it over here. This one was made up of the same item but repeated. I also had an idea for this one that I could do a little row of ants like they're crawling along, and each one would be an individual ant but obviously represent the full image. And finally I'm going to do a third example. I'm going to go on to B. So I'm going to construct my B shape quite lightly. Now you know your letters of an alphabet, I know that, but there's a nice clean font in each corner just so you can see the shape. You could do lowercase if you wanted to, if it worked better with your design. Now my idea in here, I'm going to do a cricket bat. B for bat, not C for cricket bat. Don't think I've got the ratio of the bat and the handle quite right, but it will do the job. At the moment you might not think that looks like a cricket bat, but when I've got the other bits in it, hopefully will. So into this section I'm going to do a cricket ball to make it look more rounded. See how I've done an arc shape rather than a flat line? That will make it look more rounded. And obviously we know it's got the seam and the stitching, and again I can go and add some more detail into that afterwards. And here I could add another ball, but I'm not going to. I'm going to add 2 cricket bails. So I'm going to try and create a little cylinder shape, and a little rounded volume to them, and draw in those little cricket bails. Now, don't worry too much about your drawings. I've said this, that artists and designers do rough sketches while they're working things out. You could later go back and work into it. Now, you might think, I'm not sure what to do next. I can't think of a C. But you might then go on to a D or somewhere else in the alphabet where the idea is already there. You might come back. You might have 2 or 3 ideas. You might want to jot some notes down here. You might want to just do something as a rough. I might do P. Can I do a parrot with P? I turn parrot and we have a big head if I tried a parrot on P, smallish body, but could I do that? Maybe with a parrot with something in its mouth, I don't know, maybe I could. But you see what I'm doing? I'm working it out and giving it a go.